So a bit of a thing happened. I got a haircut. That wasn't the thing that happened, but it did happen. So this guy, Joe Bartol Joe Bartolozzi, Joe Bartolozzi. That guy. He was he was big on TikTok a while ago. A few days ago, did this video called "When People Try to Hook Up at the Movies," and if you click on it, you'll.
What am I doing here?
Have you guys ever walked out of a movie theater?
It's me.
The movie was so bad?
It's him watching the video I made about two idiots in the back of a movie theater doing the hanky panky. He seemed to have liked the video. I've gotten some positive feedback from this guy's comments, and I thanked him. But there's only one downside. Basically, I'm here to admit I've been living two lives. I do this as a hobby, and the people who know I do this as a hobby are only my very close friends. My best friends know, my girlfriend knew, my parents knew, my siblings knew, a lot of my international friends knew, but other than that, nobody at school knew. Like, this wasn't part of my life. But as you can imagine, that guy watching my video shocked some of my friends at school when they went to watch his video and saw my face. And I got several messages like, dude, what the hell, man? You didn't tell me you had a YouTube channel. And we had a senior meeting a couple days ago, and like 5 people asked me if I knew I was in his video. So the cat's out of the bag. A lot of my friends were joking that I had to be PR trained. The first thing I had to do was Google what PR stood for. Public relations training. Media training. If I'm famous, I need to know not to talk about my salary and several other things. So I figured, why not do it myself? I taught myself how to play piano. I'm teaching myself how to play guitar. I do most things alone. I can PR train myself. Personal brand management. Define your identity. Know who I am, what I stand for, and how I want to be perceived. Hi, I stand for keep your tone aesthetic and messaging consistent across all platforms. So far, that's one platform. Make sure my content reflects my values, whether it's authenticity, humor, activism, etc. What do you know? This is authenticity, humor, activism, etc. Audience engagement. Know your audience, understand your demographics, preferences, and behavior. Most of my viewers are from the United States, the United Kingdom, Canada, India, Australia, Germany, Philippines, Turkey, Saudi Arabia, and South Africa. Give me an American, Canadian, and an English joke to tell. Alright, this is my American joke. Why don't skeletons fight each other? Because they don't have the guts. How do you get 50 Canadians out of a swimming pool? You say, please get out of the pool, and they all do. English joke. I told my wife she was drawing her eyebrows too high, and she looked surprised. Alright, I think I can safely check that one off. Develop 2 to 3 key points you want your audience to always associate with you. I would like to be known for always having really nice hair, being really funny, and being relatable. Am I relatable, funny, and have nice hair? I sure as hell think so. Know how to write a simple press release if announcing a major project or partnership. I can just tweet it. I can just tweet. I don't have Twitter. I will never get Twitter. Mark my words. I will never get Twitter. I had Twitter like 5 years ago. And then like everywhere I scrolled, like I had Instagram, I had Snapchat, like I wasn't that big on social media. So when I finally got all of the social medias and I started using them, I noticed a key difference. Every single thing I looked at on Twitter was negative. in one way or another, it made me feel like shit. It was so visceral. I couldn't look anywhere without feeling like the world was falling apart. It was during the pandemic, so I'm sure there was that in the air along with the virus. There was the just general feeling of not knowing when the world was going to end. Crisis management. Anticipate issues. Have a plan for handling negative feedback, misunderstandings, or backlash. Own your mistakes. Acknowledge errors, apologize sincerely, and show how you're making things right. Don't react emotionally. Pause, strategize, and consult with someone you trust before posting responses to criticism. I've received several comments criticizing me for, quote, ruining those kids' day. As in those kids who were doing the hanky-panky. Some people were mad I ruined their day. I'm sincerely sorry from the bottom of my heart that you think it's okay for two kids to do the hanky-panky. Oh my God. Okay, I'm reacting emotionally. Reputation monitoring. I think I have a good reputation. Is there like some secret? Has anybody dug up anything on my extensively crime-ridden past? What's a crime that's fun to joke about? Jaywalking? I'm an avid jaywalker. Jaywalking actually isn't illegal anymore, which is, I mean, no one would have listened anyway. I mean, you're in New York City. A lot of people say I'm from Jersey. I've gotten that a couple times. I've also gotten that I look Italian. I'm not Italian. My dad's Latino, so I'm half, not half, probably not exactly half, but half of my heritage falls on the Latino side of the heritage. I'm not from Jersey. I do notice that sometimes I have that cadence in my voice that sounds like somebody from Jersey, but I'm not from Jersey. I can drive, I promise. Community building. Let's build a community. You know, that's actually a really good idea. We should build a community. How shall I build a community? Why should people gather around me or my content? Is it to inspire, to educate, to entertain, to advocate? All of the above? I mean like mostly entertain. Not really educate, I guess. I do have some videos about some inspirational video. I have one inspirational video, and it's the one where I get rejected from 5 Ivy League universities. Create a space where college or high school seniors can watch my videos to learn how to navigate the behemoth of applications that and websites you're going to use. I wish they'd put it all on one, like each college you apply to, you submit your application, and then each college, assuming it's not a state school, will send you back a link with a code or something, and then you'll have to set up a portal, and then in that portal there's like 30 more things for you to do. And I applied to 10 schools, and 9 of them were private schools, so I had to do that 9 times. I had to do that 9 times. If for any reason you have a parent that is absent and also does not financially provide for you, you have to fill out this thing called a non-custodial parent profile, and you have to do it individually for every single college or university you apply to. There's no one form you can fill out that proves it. No, each one has its own way of doing it. When I applied to Princeton, they wanted to be extra special, and they didn't even use the iDoc. They didn't even use like the system of financial aid that every other college used. They had their own system. Run polls or host Q&As. I should do a Q&A. I think I have enough. I've never done one because, well, I did that one where I where I Googled questions because I didn't get any submissions because at the time I had like 30 subscribers. And you know what? Ask me some questions. Ask me some questions. Come on. Hit me. Don't be weird. Ask me some genuine questions. I will not answer questions related to where I live, my social security number. That's a good thing to keep secret. My mother's maiden name, where I live. All right, I think I'm done PR training. I think I'm all set. Honestly, I think I'm going to do some town halls, In a few weeks, I think I'm gonna do some press interviews. If Jake Tapper or Christian Welker or Lester Holt or etc. wants to email me and do a press interview. That's all I have for today. Thank you everybody so much for watching. If you liked it, subscribe. And as always, I'll see you in the next video.